angels, this is Leia with your January 2015 astrologically themed videos. Thanks for tuning in and Happy New Year. Make sure that you watch the videos for your sun, moon, rising, and any other sign that you know is particularly prominent in your birth chart. We're using Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine's Guardian Angel Tarot, as well as Sonia Choquette's Trust Your Vibes Oracle cards, neither one of which we have used in any of the reading videos on this channel, so this is my special treat for you regular viewers out there. Take the messages in these videos as food for thought and inspiration as we begin this year ahead of us. They weren't intended as predictions or as a forecast. There's going to be a bunch of videos out there, pretty lengthy ones, that you can turn to for that sort of thing. Now, to keep these ones short and sweet, what we've done is ahead of time, we've already shuffled the cards and picked them at random from their decks, with the intention that all of us watching receive a helpful and uplifting message. And pay close attention to your intuition, because the message that was particularly meant for you might not even come from what's being discussed in the video. It might be a certain word on the cards, a certain phrase or sentence, so pay close attention. If you enjoy this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and share it with anyone else you know will benefit. Also, subscribe if you haven't yet, because that's a really good way to stay updated on all future uploads. Besides, if you love what we do, this is going to help us bring you even more and more content that you enjoy. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and take a look at Spirit's message for you as we enter 2015. Welcome Gemini suns, moons, risings, and anyone else with prominent Gemini in their birth charts. Let's see what the first part of your message has to say. From the Guardian Angel Tarot, we have Helper of Action. You're blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take the time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have the time. So get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. You are someone you meet is very self-assured, capable, and enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. Sounds just like a Gemini. And Four of Action. Your hard work and sincere efforts lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life you've created. It may be time to celebrate a wonderful event, such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, or the birth of a child. So these two action cards appear to be indicating that you're entering the new year with a lot to do. It's an indication of busyness in a good way, not in an overwhelming way. Well, of course, you know, even good stuff can be overwhelming, so make sure that you do take the time to take a break here and there. And this is encouragement as well to accept all that, all these awesome things coming your way. It might seem like a lot, but you know how life is. Sometimes you're on top and sometimes you're down, so while everything is going this way, just ride with it. Go with it. Go with that particular flow that you're being directed in at the moment. Those with strong Gemini in their birth charts are pretty good at handling this stuff, so go ahead and celebrate. Of course you're gonna need to rest, but there will be time for that. Right now, just have a good time with all of this awesome stuff coming your way, all these blessings. And that is an amazing way to set the tone for the new year, right? And then for the second part of your reading, what I want you to do is, you have two options. The first being, if you really enjoy the interactive method where you choose one or two, and then you take a look at the message of the card that corresponds to that number to see what you got, then you can do that, with a card on the left signifying 1 and the card on the right signifying 2. But for those of you out there who would prefer to see what both of these cards have to say, you can also just hang around for the entire segment and listen, see what resonates with you. That's another way for you to receive the closing message for your video. Just see which elicits a response from within you. And depending on who you are, it could be just one of the cards or both of them that speak to you. Ready? Your card on the left is Woo-woo is wonderful. It's quite possible that this is an indication that it's time to acknowledge your spiritual self more. Sure, of course, watching a video such as this, you're pretty much connected to your spiritual self, your spiritual side, but maybe it's time to move forward on your spiritual journey. Maybe you should acknowledge that part of you even more. pay even more attention to it, especially considering the first part of your message. If that is true for you, that there's a lot going on in your external world, then all the more is it time to connect with your inner self, to make sure that you remain balanced. Give woo-woo the credit it is due for the awesome and wonderful things that happen in your life that you know are only explained by something not quite so explainable at first glance. Regardless of the busyness around you, stay connected to that woo-woo part of you. And the card on the right is expect the best. So this goes hand in hand very nicely with the first part of your reading, in such a way where you're being reminded to expect really good stuff, really awesome stuff. If you've gotten used to facing a lot of challenges or problems in the past, or you just couldn't seem to escape challenges, the moment, for example, that something good happens, it's immediately followed by something not so good, well, it's time to deprogram yourself of those expectations and begin to accept good more and more. In turn, this will result in even more really cool stuff happening in your life. So be on the lookout for blessings. It could be that they were always there, but because of certain events that were pretty tragic or not so favorable, your attention drifted more in that direction instead of towards what was really positive. And it's time now to reprogram your thinking. And that's it for this video, angels. Thank you so much for tuning in. There's so much more to come on this channel, so stay tuned. Until next time, take very good care of yourself. I send you so much love. Namaste.